Take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue.
Such exquisite luster.
Wait. You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long...
Wow! A daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable. Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those.
Mind your manners, kid. Tell me, Cyphera, where did you come from?
I won them fair and square. Speak up, seamstress.
Strange. You're clearly my golden thread doesn't...
That's because I'm not lying.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face
Come on. Can we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so...
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to... That said, I do have something that... Look. Come a bit closer.
Oh, it's shimmering gold.
These golden boots are the gold weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cyphera. Then don't get caught again. A face has...
You rich folks just love sticking your noses.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size?
Well, I suppose you'll...
Fake! Fake!
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake.
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power. You're Amphorius' most cunning liar. And even you...
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the river of souls.
Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress?
Well, now...
I didn't expect such a simp, but, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could...
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's...
Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. Let me take a good sniff of this air. This air,
It's filled with the scent of treasure.
thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled.
Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll...
well, I have a suggestion. How about,
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The...
80-20 it is. How generous.
Anyway, what's with all this water?
Ooh, the mighty demigod of...
You wouldn't understand! The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, not in swimming. Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick.
What's got you so worked up? Relax.
Hands hate getting wet. What's so hard to now? Hurry up and figure out a way across.
Don't rush me.
I'll play along. Let's see where this goes.
Tell me, how did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
Trying to trick me into saying something.
Not a chance.
Ooh, interesting.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx? Do you think you can handle it?
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy drive.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing...
Don't worry, trust me! For that sweet 20%.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick?
Oh, so sad.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over there to shut it off.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. Yes, right here. What are you waiting for?
Roger that. Watch me.
Wow, that's a huge chest. Wow, a massive haul. Unbelievable. As expected for a realm of Fugusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, safer, safer. Let me try it on. Huh? Where is...
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still...
How could I have forgotten about this? Oh, that's true, and a lie becomes reality. What a convenient ability.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any... Alright, enough fooling around.
Cipher rules! I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure! Starting navigation. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time! Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course, spend nothing. Have you forgotten my silly prophecy?
I remember, of course. Whoa! Isn't that like... Once activated...
Hey, if you don't like the...
Boss lady!
Ah! This thing's...
Here we go round the river of souls. Spirit thief goes, spirit thief goes.
There's a big guy guarding this place. Look at its face.
Yeah. So ugly. Ugly enough to make even me a little...
If that ugly brute messes up my...
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking.
So, how about you take...
Right. Fleeing pixel. Huh?
Dangerous thoughts. Resonate all together. Ill-tiding. Manifest.
Slice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
So, you in the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Thank you. My throat is feeling much better. Kinda tickles.
Ill fate descends.
Step up, let's see ya.
Nice. Souls shall live tonight.
The stars echo because of me! What would you like to know this time?
Time to mix things up. Slice like a good friend. Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill tidings manifest. Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Step up, let's see ya. In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Indulge yourselves!
May song bring us victory. Tonight, stars echo.
What do you want to know? Ill fate is dead.
That's all you got?
Destiny, its memories of beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. Hey, Bartolos, are you still alive? Give us a squeak if you are.
Squeak!
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this bit of action. Should be safe here now.
Aye, aye, boss ladies.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Huh.
This looks tragic.
Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone from Styxia and Akama. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess... It does seem unfair to...
Yeah, the world just is... Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Gembli's priestly court?
Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly.
Oh, right. I did tell you. It wasn't... Honestly, I was only...
Oh, I see.
Who asked you to picture that? Besides...
Right. I didn't think about that.
How ridiculous. Come on. Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying! The treasure is right in front of us!
Oh dear, we're stuck here. But I have a plan. Should we call on that big, noisy, cumbersome hand of Zagreus?
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy. All right.
I don't need a controller. Hand of Zagreus. Looks like a charm.
Not bad. However, I still don't see how this ties into trickery.
Let's go!
Hey, slow down.
What did I ask?
You know, that question. The one you specifically asked me. Right after we dug up the second chest.
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a
Oh. Maybe you're right. I have been a... Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the best. This scent.
Incredible indeed!
Do I need to give instructions here?
What?
Oh, isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting.
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing?
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know is unlocking this
Puzzles and tricks are right up my alley. Just leave it alone. Told you, nothing can stop me. Cypher, it's your turn now.
Stop! Stay there, and don't turn around.
Huh? What do you mean?
I told you, don't move.
My poor old back.
Shh, quiet. Don't say anything. That seamstress. She's listening.
What? Boss Dean?
Stay put and keep quiet. Oh, whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spot?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more in with only the power of this little nymph. Naturally, I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be... You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that...
I'm sorry, Cyphera. I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I never could have predicted. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong. replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face. Don't. 1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my sight.
His humans.
So this time, I must say this to you, even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
Yeah, what a shame. I thought there'd be some real...
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Those relics were once priceless.
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound... Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigod,
Could it have been back then?
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the box. How did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What?
Actually, it gave itself away fast.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Gep?
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except...
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya would...
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread, which force isn't that right? Zagreus.
You have a terrifyingly sharp...
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I still walk through fire for Cypher without...
You may have been reduced to this form.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wicked look. Life's been pretty great lately. Why did...
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, Cyphera, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysos Heirs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned...
Cyphera.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me?
Pauper. Thief. Con artist.
Maybe I should just make another cut to drain all this yellow stuff out of me. Stop it, Cyphera. I'll give you clothes, warm you up, and... stay here. Stay in my workshop until...
Aren't you going to ask me how I got these ones? Right. What's the use?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again. Stay by
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who... I've tried not to become a liar. But honestly, what makes you think I won't?
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a death. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the gold we... After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete, Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given to me. Stay here with me. You have a beautiful face that deserves better than to be covered in scars and grime.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind.
Pressure, fear, black. What I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today. Objectively, the rise of the Cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, they're ruthless and twisted. Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find to ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant ideal. Maybe no easier than...
There you are, Lord Donghong. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. You played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot, because Aglaya is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
Looks like she was wrong about
She? Are you talking about the mastermind behind all of this?
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you were facing the evil that you claimed to oppose, you'd hesitate to strike.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is. They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through, but I must warn you. I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back if you feel as lucky as they are.
Ainan is seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the Flame Chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like child's play.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finan. We're not. We came only to ensure you weren't any... While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission. So, Lord Finan...
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent... I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still... If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run. No matter where. Or Teleslate. Blasted! Those guys... I've heard from more than one person it doesn't... Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes.
Finan, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. I won't be merciful this time.
Cartonis? You're forging a sword for Finan, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by the...
You, Aglaya, in this form, you come...
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course. The
thing I entrusted to you. Do you still...
Far too plain this vessel is.
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me... This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my child...
How to say goodbye to...
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan this time. deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them. One by one, the moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the...
Invented for the Titans, Kremnosis. Is that what you want?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child. There's no need to.
Your praise puts my heart at ease. Take me through the last tempering.
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second.